Welcome to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to go in great detail and talk about the updates for the Helium network and MXC and how the Helium network is moving to the Solana blockchain. And what is the mobile token and what are the updates about MXC? The first thing that we need to understand is that the Helium network right now is expanding and the ecosystem is moving on to Solana. The core mission of Helium has always been to build an affordable connectivity to the internet for all things and people. In just 3 quick years since launching, they've accomplished a lot together. With the world's largest IoT network with 943,000 hotspots that are deployed across 72,000 cities in 182 countries. Close to 4,000 Helium 5G radios that have been deployed across 1,000 cities and 48 US states since launching their mobile reward less than a month ago. Almost 100 million data packets transferred over the network in August. So the big question comes is that why should we be excited about the HIP-70 and what are the key benefits? Now the main thing over here is the fact that more rewards for hotspot owners, meaning with the proposal 2 million HNT return to the rewards pool annually, benefiting hotspot owners across the IoT and 5G network. Even more, there is chances of mining, so proof of coverage becomes more consistent. Instead of beaconing and witnessing every few hours or day, it will happen consistently every single hour. And the best thing, it's gonna have a better network, meaning data transfer for devices is gonna be much faster, more reliable, and much more scalable. This begs the question that why is Helium actually moving to the Solana blockchain? Basically, when this journey actually started, they were limited by the options for blockchain support compared to today. And no one could have predicted the pace of growth Helium has experienced over the past 3 years. Now the goal is to scale Helium to support more types of network, forced to reevaluate and maintain the current LI Helium blockchain. And basically, after analyzing multiple blockchains, core developers have actually chosen Solana to massively scale the network, and that allowed the core team to focus on supporting the growth of additional networks and building innovative wireless applications. And the 3 main reasons why Solana comes so recommended is because the Helium core developers no longer need to maintain the blockchain, and Solana has a massive ecosystem of developers, applications, and integration teams, and HNT becomes natively compatible with other innovative projects within the Solana networks, driving more utility to the HNT Mobile and the IoT token holders. Mobile, the reward for providing Helium 5G coverage, launched in August just in time for the cellular summer. During the mobile genesis period, approximately 100 million mobile tokens were distributed to all active Helium 5G hotspots with compatible CBRS small cell radios. Over 4,000 Helium 5G setups have already been deployed across 1,000 cities since launching, and they're just getting started. Now let's look at the HNT price. Now we can clearly see the Helium price is $4.58. It's gone down 2.55%. The main thing over here, looking at the overall graph, is the fact that there has been a general stabilization in the past 7 days. But if we change the graph to 1 day, some interesting elements come into place. Now obviously, over a period of time there has been a drastic decrease, but the stabilization is now taking place as it's moving forward. But if you look at the 3-month graph, it will give you a very interesting element that you'll be able to see that there has been a drastic decrease over here. But if you look at towards the end right now, there is a general stabilization with a slight increase, meaning the direction and the strategies that are being implemented at HNT are now being executed in a proper manner, ensuring a gradual increase over a period of days, which is visible in the 7 days over here when we look at it. So clearly it has been a general process, but the implementations of the strategy that have been decided by the community is being clearly implemented in the proper manner, ensuring a slow but steady increase in the price of HNT. So now let's guys look at the updates for the MXC, the MetaXP Connect. Now, over the past month, the MXC has been working intensively on rebranding strategy, which truly represents the MXC Foundation's direction in the year 2022. The MetaX Connect, a new MXC brand identity that best reflects the commitment to data, Web 3.0, and the metaverse. Now, the foundation has always been a pioneer in creating a decentralized global data republic network that allows anyone and everyone to connect devices and empowering the vision of a smart cities. It is crucial that we understand one basic element, that there is an assurance that the brand and the information resource for MXC are clear, accessible, and meaningful in conveying the vision. Now, the main question that comes is, why are they rebranding? Now, changing the entity identity is a critical decision that has always come after careful consideration, after doing intensive research and brainstorming and planning. Now, the MXC Foundation literally has come to the conclusion a long way since they chose the name Machine Exchange Coin. Now, so much has changed over this period of time as a blockchain technology has been evolving rapidly. At the MXC Foundation, they have always envisioned themselves adapting to new technologies very quickly and taking the movement mainstream. And with the new revamped website, they are going to be known as the MetaX Connect, MXC, which has literally evolved from his initial ideas to democratize the M2M payment with an illegal entity modifying the building its MetaX protocol with Web 3.0 infrastructure and a mix of blended reality metaverse to simplify and increase data transmission. Now let's look at the MetaXP. Together with their M2 Pro mining community, they're actually celebrating the next step in transforming the current mining participation into a truly decentralized multi-token mining experience. Now, the celebration for all the supporters of the MXC Foundation is the fact that they've evolved further into the world of Web3 IoT, and it's a step that they've taken together with everyone. So what are we gonna get with MetaXP? The first thing is the FNFTs. Now, introducing the FNFTs or the functional NFTs is one of the top of the mining page. Now, you'll discover a unique electro egg. This is a pre-hatch egg, meaning if you choose to hatch it, a data funk will appear out of your unique egg. This egg is literally the window into the world of data funk NFTs. The second thing is the multi-token mining. Now, since the launch, the M2 Pro miner has literally positioned itself as a truly multi-token miner, and as a result, it has established miners that will be offered a free opportunity to begin their mining migration to the data highway, the DHX token. Now, the mining migration is essential and will occur for all long-term MXC miners. It is important over here, guys, to note that as you transit to the DNX mining, your mining fuel tank will play an essential role in your ability to get most of the data highway token mining. The third is the MetaXP rings, an exciting new interactive element. The MetaXP rings demonstrate participative mining as on an individual chain, as you can accurately track the progress throughout the multi-token mining journey from MXC, DHX to Bitcoin, and soon it's gonna be released to the Polkadot mining. All the aspects of the mining journey are gonna be displayed, and the best thing is that you can actually accurately track progress and compare it to other MXC supporters and individually share your MetaXP progress with one another. The fourth is the Hexagon Metaverse, the new entry into the metaverse, beginning with the version 1.0. In the first version rollout, literally they're focusing on the M2 Pro miner distribution. The question comes, why are they doing this? Because together they'll be able to have a global mining community, taking the essential steps towards a real-world data connectivity. And in order to do this, they need to have fair coverage. And this is how they're gonna become the world's largest Web3 IoT data network. And the fifth is the altitude and orientation factor. They have literally removed these factors, and there will no longer be a penalty towards mining. And the main reason for this is that after a number of tests with the commercial data network partners, they have already learned about the data network and the needs of the customers, as well as partners such as the Gin 1689, Carebrand, and Digital Matter. Now let's look at the price of MXC. It has been trading at $0.058 with a decrease of 1.67%. Now the thing that you need to consider over here is when you look at the graph for the last 24 hours, you'll be able to see exactly what's happening with a drastic increase at the start, but there is leveling as they reach over here. But the 7-day graph is very interesting with a sweep decline at this moment in time. Now the interesting thing that is happening is because the MXC is not functioning in isolation. It's connected to the whole global network when it comes to the Bitcoin currency, and everything is affected by one another. So basically when the Bitcoin gets moved, when Binance or crypto exchanges get hurt, everything gets affected, and that is clearly visible with the MXC. But the interesting thing actually comes at 1 month, that you can clearly see a massive decline but a stabilization as the month was going by. But once you go to 3 months, you'll be able to see a distribution towards moving downwards. Now this might be a place where every single cryptocurrency is being hurt. That is the time to get into the crypto exchange, and that is the time you can implement effective strategies to bring MXC up, and that is exactly what has happened, and that is visible clearly in the 1-year graph. As you can clearly see, for the whole year they have understood from previous mistakes, they've understood from previous strategies, they've understood exactly what they need to do, how they need to do it, and how to implement the new strategies effectively and efficiently. And that is visible in the graph for 1 year, that they're able to stabilize the price for MXC and gradually increase it by implementing strategies that are truly scalable. So guys, if you have any questions whatsoever, do let me know in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. If you have not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon. Stay tuned for our next video. Until then, take care.